Okay, so today we're diving into a case that's well, it's puzzling and unsettling, I guess you could say. It's the disappearance of Mamta Kafle. Mamta was a young mother
Mm.
and a nurse living in Virginia. She vanished in late July. And this is one of those cases where there are just so many more questions than answers.
Mm.
We're talking body cam footage from the welfare check, news reports trying to make sense of it all, and court documents that paint a really unsettling picture of Mamta's husband, Naresh. So picture this, August 2nd, 2024. Police show up at Naresh Potts' house in Manassas Park, Virginia. Mamta's a no-show at work, so they're there for a welfare check. The crazy part is we actually get to hear this first interaction. This is Naresh explaining why his wife's missing.
He sounds so calm, right? Collected, even.
Yeah.
But something about it just feels off.
Totally. That's what struck me too. Almost too calm, given, the situation. And here's the thing. As they dug deeper, his story starts to fall apart, even the small stuff. He mentions Mamta visiting her sister, right? Except court documents show her family's all in Nepal, no sisters. Red flag number one.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's not good. And then he says she destroyed her phone before leaving. And that's another one. Phone records. Her phone last pinged August 1st in Aldi, Virginia. And guess who else just happened to be in Aldi that day?
No way. Naresh.
Bingo. So now you've got this pattern of, shall we say, misleading information. And that always makes you wonder, what's he trying so hard to hide?
It makes you question everything he's saying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And this is just the beginning. It's like that saying, right? The cover-up is worse than the crime. And in this case, the cover-up, man, it's giving me the chills.
April, a few months before Mamta vanishes. Investigators find a Google search on Naresh's computer. Ready for this? How long does it take to get married after spouse dies?
Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. It's like he's already planning for a life without her. And not in a good way.
Exactly. Psychologists call it leakage. Like someone's true intentions slip out, often subconsciously. And that right there, it's a sign this was premeditated.
Premeditated, wow. Okay, so we're talking planned disappearance. What happens next?
Fast forward to July 30th. 4 in the morning, Naresh is back online. This time it's anatomy of a brain and, get this, chicken farm near me.
Okay, those searches. On their own. Weird. But together, it just feels like he's trying way too hard to hide something.
Right. It's a bad sign. And hold on, it gets worse. Same day, Naresh buys 3 knives. Want to guess how many they never found?
2.
2. And it gets more suspicious. July 30th and 31st, security footage catches him going to different dumpsters, getting rid of big bags like you do. They brought in one of those canine cadaver dogs. You know, the ones trained to sniff out human remains. The dog hit on a scent in the master bedroom, in the bathroom, both places, plus signs of a body being dragged, like, out of the house.
But they never actually found Mamta's body.
Right. Nope. And that's the crazy part. All signs point to something awful, but no body. That's a whole other level of mystery.
That just makes it harder, to get any closure.
Red flag. We're not talking like he just bought some extra bleach. This is 150 gallons of cleaning products right after she vanishes.
150. Seriously. So where does that leave everything now?
Well, Naresh. He's in custody waiting for his trial. Charges are concealing a dead body, but it's just there are so many questions. Where is Mamta? What really went down in that house?
And what about everyone who knew her? Her family, friends? That's got to be rough.
Absolutely. I read about these vigils they've been holding for her. People want justice. They want answers. And mostly they just want Mamta back.
It's just heartbreaking, this whole thing. It started as a welfare check, right? And then, bam, all these twists and turns, these awful possibilities. It really makes you think.
It shows how important all that digital stuff is, The searches, the phone records, security footage, it all adds up. It's like a puzzle, and those are the pieces.
It's a tough case.
Yeah.
Tragic, really. But diving into it like this, it makes you think about a lot. Technology, for one, but also what goes on in someone's mind that could even lead to something like this. And until they find Mamta, those questions, they're going to stick around.